Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your reading for Venus retrograde. Yes, Venus will be retrograding. So what is Venus? Venus is all about love and money and what we value. Venus is anything that is beautiful in our lives, anything that we realize as being beautiful for us. So anything to do with beauty, anything to do with monetary gains is what Venus rules. And she will be retrograding. I'll just give you the dates before I begin the tarot for you. So Venus in Scorpio retrograding, she's going to be retrograding. Today is actually the 2nd of October when I'm starting these readings. And she's going to be retrograding on the 5th or 6th of October, depending on where you are in the world. Yeah, she's going to be stopping at 10 degrees and 50 minutes. So 10:50 is where she's going to be stopping stationary to go retrograde. She's already in her shadow period, so we're in Venus shadow as I begin this, but by the time all of you guys watch this video, she will be moving backwards. Now Venus has entered her shadow phase since September the 3rd, 2018 at 25 degrees of Libra. And she will be turning retrograde on October 6th, as I said, 5th or 6th, wherever you are, 2018 at about 10 degrees of Scorpio. Now Venus is going to re-enter Libra on the 1st of November 2018. So she'll be moving backwards into Libra. And she will be then turning direct at 25 degrees of Libra on November 16th, although she still will be in shadow. So the shadow period of Venus will be clearing on the 17th of December 2018 at 10 degrees again of Scorpio. So yeah, she will be moving all the way through Scorpio. If I'm not mistaken, on the 7th of January, she will be moving out of Scorpio. So it's quite a while since we're only in the beginning of October. 2 full months we have of Venus and her retrograde. Now, what is Venus retrograde all about? Okay, Venus is what we like, what we love, and what we value, right? It's going to be Venus going in the underworld, right? Because for 40 days and 40 nights, she won't be visible, okay? So passions are going to be running high, and especially because Scorpio is such a very hot-blooded sign. Scorpio rules the genitals. It's a very sexual sign. Now Venus is very sensual, right? So we may all be getting a little bit flustered, and it's going to be why do retrogrades happen? So that we could redo things. That's what retrogrades are all about. So we're re-examining relationships. What is Venus? It's love, money, relationships, anything that we value. So be careful with major purchases that are made on a whim, because Venus is something extravagant, something that looks beautiful to us. So be careful that you don't go overboard with your spending. You may not be happy with what you buy. You may be spending too much money, right? Now, the most affected signs will be Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio. Scorpio, of course, is where it will be turning retrograde. Libra is the ruler of Venus, and so is Taurus. Taurus rules Venus as well. So Libra is also where Venus will be retrograding into. So now Taurus rules the senses, beautiful scents, pleasing art scenes, landscapes, anything that is valuable, material wealth, riches, and anything that is beautiful, right? And Taurus loves to indulge, so take care with spending and overindulging. Now Libra rules fashion, beauty, balance, finding balance in partnerships, including marriage, and of course Scorpio is the house of moving in together, sharing our resources, sharing everything that is dear to us, right? It's also a very intimate house, so, and with Jupiter being in there, things are coming up, things that have been hidden. Venus is reworking everything, right? Redoing things. Now, for those relationships that start while Venus is in retrograde, know that if you start a new relationship, partnership, whatever it is, it may not last for a long time. Okay, so do take note of that. Okay, so Venus is a very feminine energy, right? That's why Taurus and Libra, even though Libra is an air sign and air signs are masculine, does not matter. There is a feeling of feminine issues coming up, anything to do with femininity. So our feminine energy and how we project that onto the world is being looked at here. And Venus is also attractive, right? So we love to flirt, we like to dress up, we like to put makeup on and go out. So yeah, Venus surrounds love and anything that is of romance. So these readings are going to be in relation to all of those beautiful things that I've just mentioned. So yeah, there's an extra focus on love here and money matters. We won't stop at just love, but I do know that because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Pluto has just gone direct, there will be a sense of a lot of purging happening and solidifying relationships, partnerships, whether business or romantic, right, or family. So that's all that I will speak of astrologically in a nutshell with Venus. Now, I'm going to be using the Romance Angels, of course, okay, for love readings. Focusing on love, yeah. I've got a beautiful new deck which is called Astrology Reading Cards, and it's by Alison Chester-Lambert, and it's illustrated by Richard Crookes. So what I love about this deck is that it has cards which deal with the house placements. It has the zodiac signs, and it also has the planets. So yeah, I am so excited about using this deck. I'm also using the Botticelli, okay, and it's by Sandro Botticelli. So I love these cards as well. Very special for special readings. So, okay, I will be extending these readings on Vimeo, so I will be taking some La Vera Sibilla. As you already know, I always use La Vera Sibilla for more clarity. There they are by Massingini, right? And I will be taking some Lenormand, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, as well as more cards, of course. So this is the expanded edition, by Ciro Marchetti. And yeah, a lot more cards as well on the Vimeo extended readings. So it's going to take me a few days to upload all of them. The links will be in the description box below. So do look out for your sign And it's going to be interesting because with the house cards, I will be able to clarify, um, of course, more precisely the signs and which planets you are affected by, as well as which planets are obviously doing something for you. Okay, so, all right. Thank you very much for listening to the introduction. Let's go on to your readings. Hello, dear Libra. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your Venus retrograde in Scorpio season 2018. Hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for your patience. King of Swords. This is your energy. King of Swords is someone who speaks their truth. It is a time of finding balance with Venus, your ruler, going through Scorpio and then coming into your sign where it's going to turn direct. It's going to be very interesting because Libra, you know, the house of Libra is all about partnerships. Scorpio is all about intimacy, shared resources. Let's see. You were in the upright, which means that you are, of course, very diplomatic, not too cutting with your words, but you are speaking your truth. Now, some of you may be dealing with another air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Let's see, dear Libra, what is happening for you. Today is the 6th of October, 2018. For Libra, Venus retrograde in Scorpio. I'm doing a 9-card spread, and I will be extending. That card was left down the bottom, so I'm going to use it. It's going to be the first card down. It's probably my nails, but I felt I needed to take it. I just had a peek at the next card, and it's a good one. Okay, so this is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, now we have the Knight of Swords. Next card is the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm using the Botticelli deck, which is beautiful. We have the Lovers, which is Gemini. So some of you may just be speaking your truth to a Gemini. We've got the Fool card, which is Aries energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune, smack bang right in the middle. Beautiful position for the energy of Jupiter. This is the ruler. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, but Jupiter is in Scorpio. And Venus will be moving closer to Jupiter. And it's going to be very interesting. Jupiter is benevolence, right? It's in the upright, the wheel. Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what it brings. Ace of Swords, yes. Successful new beginning, wow. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is your energy, Libra. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving equally. So looks as though, and it's in the upright, so that's a very good sign indeed. So you've got 2 sixes here already. We've got the Hermit, which is the energy of Virgo. Oh, wow. It's amazing how the cards speak to each other. And we've got the Four of Cups. Now the general energy is the Three of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. But this is not the same energy as usually in the Rider-Waite where there is deceit. This is different. This is quite different. The swords are away in the distance and the people are working together in a harmonizing way. So they've left their differences outside the door and continued on with their lives. Let's see what is beneath this. And here, sevens are always a divine number. So I find sevens, even though it's a swords card, it's perception. I find the sevens, yes, usually there are a number of conflict, but it's not as bad as what the 5 is, the 5s, right? So let's see what's beneath that. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. So coming together in harmony. And that's what Libra tries to find, trying to bring in the balance. It's going to take some time, though. You're working through issues. There's the Queen of Swords now. We had the King of Swords before. Interesting. Interesting. So what I'm going to say is that, Libra, you are an air sign, and air signs are masculine energy. Here we've got the female. Now, having the Queen of Swords is a feminine energy. So it's more of a receptive, it's a more nurturing energy. So I think that this is your energy. Your persona is blessing. It's helping others open their heart, and I think that you are leading the way with your diplomacy and your tact. I believe that you are helping whoever you are dealing with. You are showing the good example. You are being the example that people are going to follow. So you have a much more nurturing energy. Even though the Queen of Swords can be someone who is cold, I feel that you are the more giving in the partnership. If this is a relationship we are talking about now, we had the King of Swords, now we've got the Queen of Swords. So these are two people that have come together, two people that are walking the path of this 3D experience on Earth. So both may be coming from difficult relationships, and it hasn't been easy. So I believe that coming together is going to help you work through the problems. And again, diplomacy is a big word for you at this time, dear Libra. Yeah, very much so. And I believe that, I don't know why, but I don't see endings here. If this is love, if there have been issues, we've got the Knight of Swords, and that's a card of action. The Knight of Swords is moving towards the past. So yes, it's right on target. With Venus going retrograde, we go back to our past. We pick up things that we've left in the past. Whatever has been said, has been implied, whatever difficult words have been spoken. I think that Libra is going to do things differently this time. There is a change, and you're changing your tact, as I said, because next to that we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is a steady new beginning. It's a grounded energy here. And a physical energy, of course. So physically, you are going to begin something new. It's as though you're pressing the restart button, right? And beginning in a much more solid way. It's as though you're being given a second chance, and I'm surprised that the Judgment card is not here, right? So the Ace of Pentacles is obviously finances. Some of you may be beginning a new business. Others of you may be starting a new job. This could even be a promotion, right? But it's I feel that there is a important partnership here. For some of you, for others of you, this is an important decision that you're making with the Lovers card here, head over heart decision. So, dear Libra, I know that you're very cerebral and you're an air sign, right? You usually look at the facts, but I feel that with this energy that we are moving through now with Venus retrograde, things are changing. People are doing things differently. And if you had tried something tried to manifest something in the past, I think that this time, if you're going with your heart, it's going to work out much better for you. So you are using your heart this time, that very heartfelt place that you're in now. The North Node is in Leo, and that is true love. It's creative projects. It's doing things that really make your heart sing. So yes, making your heart happy. So a healthy heart leads to a healthy body, a healthy psychological state. So when we're doing things for us, we are loving and nurturing ourselves, and then we're rich and we can give to the other people, give to others, which is a beautiful thing. So I think that a lot of you may be trying again, but starting on a different note this time. So you're going back, and there is a process that you're going through. There is a process. For others of you, this has already started, because this is past, present, future, past, present, future. So you've already begun something now. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, it's going to give you the drive and the push to be able to start a brand new cycle. We've got the Fool card here. We've got the Fool card. So things are turning. Things are changing. Now we've got the Hunchback of Notre Dame here. And it's quite a crippling energy, it looks as though. Now, I believe that this is doing things differently. That's what the message is here. And getting over issues that have been crippling for you in the past. Now, this card here could also speak of having been a fool, having done something silly in the past, I would say. Having done something silly where you or your partner have done something which has crippled the relationship, whether this is romance, family, business. It's like a wound. It's like a wound that happened without even realizing. I think that you were whoever committed this act they did not do it purposely, all right? And things happen in life. Things happen. And if we can understand and we can accept the fact that we did wrong by someone, by some situation, we're only human, right? As long as we acknowledge what we did was wrong, and then we can move forward with it. And if this is your partner who's wronged you, if you can become the bigger person, then it looks as though Jupiter is going to bring you all the blessings in the world. The wheel is upright. It's turning, and it's time for a change. There is a point of completion, right? And a brand new beginning here. Now, it looks as though money's going to be really good. Jupiter blesses us with all beautiful things, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is all about money. Now, you have got the Ten of Pentacles here as well, which is the family money, money of any sort. Now, Venus is in Scorpio, which is shared resources, banks, wills, loans, deeds. Some of you may have been hoping for a loan, and it was difficult to continue without these funds. It looks as though times are changing, right? Now with Jupiter in Scorpio, of course, it's going to bring a transformation. Okay, those funds, those money, that money is coming through. And doesn't really matter where it's coming from, but I see that there are money, there are finances changing, right? And this is going to help you start again. Start again and be successful in any new venture that you begin. You've got 2 aces. And this is in the future column. Okay, so successfully starting something that is very true to you, something that is very important. And it's got great potential, absolutely. Now here we've got the 6 of Pentacles, and this is the card of Libra, as I said. This is maybe weighing up your options. For some others of you, this is the equilibrium, the giving and receiving. This is a very important position here, dear Libra, because it's past, present, future, and this leads to the future, right? So giving and receiving, and then we have the Hermit, which is, it's going within, growing spiritually. You know, I do believe that with Virgo here, the energy of Virgo, it can be quite discriminative, but it's also looking at the details of what was an imbalance, where you can bring in the balance, where you can fine-tune the situation that you're in. Now, look at the cards and how they speak. There is a conversation happening here with this spiritual person, this wise older person. Now, who is this? Is this your boss? Is this a solicitor? Is this a grandfather, a father? Whatever the case, it's as though he is sharing his wisdom with this young woman here. And she is offering something to him. So the message here is, if you can offer something to someone who needs it, that is a very good omen for you. And I would suggest you go ahead and do that. Now the Hermit is a 9. 9s are almost at a completion. So here we have the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is someone who has family and anything to do with their stability. They're being very, how can I put this? It looks as though this person here is not budging. This person is not moving away. If this is someone that is around you in your family, it could even be a partner, it looks as though they're here to stay. Look at how she's sitting comfortably on that chair. She's not moving. Okay, she is not moving. Look at the 3 cards together. It's as though we've got 2 young maidens here and the elderly is in the middle. So I feel as though these 2 may be siblings, right? 2 sisters, 2 brothers, doesn't matter. And this is an elderly person which is being taken care of. This person is being loved and nurtured. And I feel as though, and I'm getting the goosebumps, I feel that the action that is being taken here, as I said, the giving and receiving, and this could be, this person here can be in need of support, whoever they are, and it can be financially helping or even just emotionally, because we've got cups. So this person here, whoever he is being loved, nurtured, provided for, and this will be coming back to you, Libra. If this is you and someone else that are providing something, anything to do with love, anything that surrounds Venus, So any sort of help that you are providing to elderly people, and this is helping, you know, the elderly generation, however that speaks to you, this is a beautiful time. Okay, so what you are providing now for others will be given to you back tenfold. Here we've got the general energy is the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is expanding and growing. Look at this angel here. She's beautiful, absolutely. Okay, and she's holding a musical instrument in her hand, which speaks of harmony. I mean, music brings harmony. Music is what Libra loves. Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all about beautiful things. My computer stopped recording. So if you are in the music industry or around, you know, anything to do with music, this is a beautiful time. Why? Because the 3 is all about doing something unique and being seen, being noticed by your peers, being noticed by the right people. So this is wonderful here. Now, with the angel here, I don't know why, but temperance keeps coming into my mind, and that is the energy of Sagittarius, which is, Sagittarius is very spiritual. It's the divine. It's also being very free-spirited. I feel as though some of you are becoming free, and being free can mean a lot of things. You could be in a relationship and have the freedom that you seek within the relationship. We've also got Sagittarian energy here. Now, some of you are dealing with foreign places and people. You're dealing with other cultures, people that are different, from different backgrounds, right? And look here. This is the same angel here. The fact that we've got 2 angels here speaks of a beginning in a relationship, a partnership, and this is the divine, dear Libra. And I just felt a fluttering of the wings. Some of you may be flying the coop, may be leaving from home. It's as though you are growing, you are maturing. Others of you may literally just be flying, even though I don't have a card of movement. Here we've got, of course, these 2 people are flying, but yes, literal flying, going to a distant place where you may be beginning something new there. It might be home that you're flying to. Some of you may be flying home where you've got elderly parents or an elderly father. Whatever it is, it's at the countryside. I feel that you're at the countryside, and that's going to really, it's going to be very, it's going to be like a medicine for you, like a healing quality. Okay, I'm just going to mention the signs. We've got Aries. We've got, of course, air, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. More than likely, I would say, more than likely, we've got Gemini, right? If you are dealing with a Gemini, it looks as though some of you may be stabilizing your lives with a Gemini. You may be moving in with a Gemini and beginning your lives, or just, you know, solidifying a relationship with another Gemini. Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? We've also got Sagittarius and Aries. Virgo as well. Virgo is very prominent here. Now, the signs that I mentioned could be your Sun, Moon, or Rising, or your partners. And we sometimes, you know, tarot does touch upon people that are in our lives. Now, if the story is about them, then I'm talking about them. This is their reading. Let me take a couple of astrology reading cards, and then I will take a romance angel before I extend this reading on Vimeo. And, you know, there's going to be a quick change here. Coming into the 4, it's going to be a quick change. And it is a time of balance for you. Of course, it's a time of balance. You've got 2 6s here. You've got 2 6s as well as the wheel here, which is a 10. It's a completion point. So it breaks down to a 1, of course. So we've got 0, 1, 1. It's like, it's the number of justice. Yeah. It's a new portal. Let's see, dear Libra. Let's take a couple of cards for you. 3 want to come out, okay? And we have Venus, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Well, Venus is present here. Aphrodite, beautiful. And this is perfect for your reading. Here we've got the 8th house. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. And we've got 2 rings here. Some of you are getting engaged. Others of you are getting married. Congratulations. Now we've got Venus in the 8th house, which is Scorpio. How beautiful. Here we've got the 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So yeah, the 11th house is the house of Aquarius. So we've got Aquarius here as well. Now the 11th house is wishes coming true. Yes. It's also the money house, from where you receive the money from business. Right? From business, yeah. From putting in the hard work, I should say, yeah. Now, the 11th house is the house of humanitarian. It's the house of doing things very differently. And, of course, it's the house of social groups, right? Being very social, but doing things in a unique way. And there's the star. Okay, some of you, this is a wish that's been granted. The star, of course, is a wish that's granted, right? It's also an energy of healing. Now, Mars is in Aquarius, in the 11th house, right? So Mars is starting to slowly move direct. It's still coming out of shadow. So once it starts to move direct well, it's going to be flying. So let's see one card for your wow, okay? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Now, this is not a message for a lot of you, but remember before how I said you're free. You remember that. Okay, and I said you could be free, but in the relationship, free in a relationship. Others of you, as I said, are flying the coop. Now, if there's a small amount of you that are actually going through divorce, and I don't think that's going to be many of you, then it's time, right? But I will take another card because I know that this is not for everyone. It's a general reading. Now it's talking about control. So yeah, take back the control, free yourself. Okay, let people know that you can't be under their thumb and you will not accept anything like that. But let's see what else you have. Okay. And we've got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Remember before how I said that you're making a heartfelt decision. Remember that you're not using your head but your heart. Okay, there is nothing to worry about. It is safe. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Because as I said, what we give and what you are giving from your heart, you You will receive tenfold, dear Libra. All right, dear Libra, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time out, liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Sending you lots of love and blessings. I will see you at Vimeo. For those of you that want to follow me there, all the descriptions are in the box below and the links. Bye for now.